they tired of making beats like that. If you ask for that, they'll make it, but they be like, this nigga, I'm tired of it. So when I go to them, I'll be like, play something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you hurt. Put the camera on this cup.
No, he just spilled this cup. Like,
how much is that on the floor right there? How much is that?
Bro, niggas ready to drop my wood. Oh my God, trying to plug my phone up.
That's like,
you mad back?
That's like a death in the family when a nigga kick his cup over.
You can have some of mine.
I done seen Cheryl cry before.
No, real tears.
Real tears.
But getting back to it though, so that's all.
So you recording?
Yeah, we recording.
Oh, I thought you said you was charging.
No, he
I had to change the battery.
Are we live?
We live, man.
Oh, we live?
We back in it. So what verse was that off?
That was off of some shit a nigga just went to the studio and did. A nigga wanted to, this nigga hard, I want to do a song with you, meet me at the studio. But like I said, we didn't have the internet. Niggas used to burn that shit to a CD and you take it to the hood and play it for your mans now. If the CD gets scratched up, you might be assed out.
And
like, listen, when I started rapping, we had cassette tapes, bro. I'm 44. You feel what I'm saying? My nigga Tone started taking me to the studio in like the 9th or 10th grade. So, like I said, like a lot of that shit don't exist no more. We was on tapes and shit. ADAT. You know what that is?
Come on, man.
I
ain't that young.
Okay, shit like it, because it wasn't digital yet. Everything was analog. You know what I mean? So you had to really have your shit. You feel me? So, like I said, them classic shit. Sorry, world. Y'all ain't get to hear the prime Sweezee, but that leftover shit y'all got was still fire.
Man, so this all.
That's like look. You know, like how LeBron dropping 25. You feel what I'm saying? Right now, still dropping 27, 30 points a game. That's me. That's what y'all got. Y'all ain't hear that was the Cleveland LeBron. Y'all ain't hear that. Y'all ain't hear that. When I was still dunking on niggas. Now you feel me?
And you said so this was like a group back then, or you were solo?
Group.
Oh, so who?
Glen Street, GSP. Glen Street Productions. Glen Street Productions, GSP. It's the only tattoo I got, bro. Swear to God, on my dead daddy. I don't even got no tattoos. This and my dead brother. I got this bitch in 1999. Never got another tattoo. Never wanted another one.
Niggas hurt.
You still tapped in with the people that was a part of that to this day? They all still.
Yep. My nigga Tone. I learned a lot about music from Tone. That's why. Yep. Like for real. I guess I was more so influenced by the niggas I was around, because I always hung around older niggas. Like my Uncle Jane was 12, like he was like 6 years older than me, but that's who I was always with, him and his friends. I started rapping, the nigga I said started taking me to the studio was one of my uncle friends. But I told you I was always fire since a little nigga. And he was like, nigga, I'm about to take you to the studio with me. And then every time he started going, he'd take me, and it just became a little group. But that's why it was called Glen Street, because that was just the block we all grew up on.
But that's still within the Linwood.
I didn't even know we stayed.
Glen on Linwood. Linwood is like the major street, and Glen is the block.
Got
We was down there the first niggas claiming side streets. Correct. Until I got older, I didn't even know we lived on Linwood. Once I got to Central, because I went to charter schools. Once I went to Central, niggas was claiming Linwood, Dexter, Linwood. I was from Glen Street. Like I told you, I wanted to put my first tattoo. I wanted to get a backwards G. Like I knew I was off Glen Street, but once we get to high school, they Linwood. All right, we from Linwood. I'm from Glen Street.
GSP.
No, for sure. So, were y'all like, was it like any like rappers in that area that kind of
rock bottom
pulled you under their wing? Did you ever get the tattoo?
Hell no. No rappers pulled. Wasn't no rappers back then.
You said rock bottom.
Perk was cold.
Yeah, rock bottom was doing their thing.
But they weren't like around accessible.
Shit.
We wasn't.
I mean, to be honest, I wasn't really
trying to be.
I was just a nigga who could rap. I told you, I just rapping. I wasn't really in the studio pushing. I didn't have no projects or even a demo to play for a nigga. Like, here, this is my shit. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas would just go to the studio here and there. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't never like niggas was really pressing with the music. So it was never nothing like that.
Man, can you educate the viewers? I want to personally know this, man. Like, I always heard of like ST, like the Street Lords, but I hear artists from Detroit mention like Rock Bottom.
Okay, Rock Bottom and Street Lords. they was like rivals.
That's what I'm saying. Now I heard like the East Side Cheddar Boys versus the.
They used to well, okay, so bam.
Break it down.
It was the Street Lords first. That was Blade, Icewood, and them. And actually, they used to call themselves the Cheddar Boys. Then, from my understanding, I wasn't there, but from what I know, then a man started a little group, Mo Green and them East Side niggas, and they called themselves the East Side Cheddar Boys because they was all clicked up. And then the Cheddar Boys had kind of blew up, kind of over the Street Lords, and I think it just started being like a little jealousy. That from on the outside looking in, I don't know them niggas, but you know what I'm saying. That's just what it seemed like to me, and it just went from sneak. Well, matter of fact, yeah, then it went from sneak dissing to shit, beef. You know how that shit be.
So Wipeout, he was in.
Wipeout was the Cheddar Boys was his group.
The East Side. Cheddar.
The East Side Cheddar Boys was Wipeout's group. The Street Lord. That's why Blade and them started that saying that Cheddar Boy shit though for sure. So that was they shit. But then when East Side Cheddar Boys came up, I don't think it was no problem with the name till them niggas blew up over them and niggas was feeling some kind of way. And then I think like that the niggas from the Cheddar Boys was kind of like just rappers that Wipeout had got together, and I think Wipeout had the bag. So the Street Lords used to try to hold them all, them worker ass niggas, you know what I mean? Once they start getting more popular.
So I didn't know. I thought like Street Lords was more impactful, man. Because I'm looking at it, they
Street Lords was first.
I'm just talking about like the Benny Siegels and
they had the money.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they had the money. They was paying. They had that chicken. Them niggas was, like I say, shit, them niggas used to look rich back then when we was looking at that shit.
I'm looking at the jewelry.
They was the first niggas having jewelry and shit. They was really having it.
Did Blade really start like the Buffs putting the ice in the Cartiers?
No. No. He didn't start that. No, I ain't. Shout out to the Great Lake ruler. Listen, the Cartier's been a thing since I was like high school. That been a thing in Detroit. Cartier's been since the 90s. That been a thing. But back then, it was the wood ones. That's why it was ice wood. But then the Buffs. That's what you be seeing niggas on now.
Hold on, so
it evolved.
What's the difference?
The woods
is really made out of wood. The Buffs is made out of a horn from a buffalo. That's why they call it Buffs. That's why they white.
Black ones, them not.
That's why the white ones. That's from a horn from a.
So where does the ice? So the ice it's not on the sides. Then they just.
Cartier don't make that shit. You gotta go to the jewelry store and do that.
Them ain't Cartier diamonds. What the fuck you done to that?
No, that's why it's a Detroit thing. We started that. You don't get no diamond. Go on Cartier website. You're not gonna see no goddamn iced out glasses on there. That's Detroit shit. And listen, for all y'all out of town niggas, bro, Buffs is the white buffalo, the horns, bro. I see every time y'all get some Cardies, y'all be talking about y'all buffed up, bro. Them wires and shit, that's not Buffs.
The black ones, not
Buffs. None of the white. If they not white, they not Buffs.
Goddamn Buffalo Black.
They not if they not white, them not Buffs.
So when did y'all ever get into it? I saw like on Old Nigga World, like the cover of that, you got the Buffs on.
Yeah.
But on I think Till I Die, you had like some Versace's on or something like that.
Oh yeah, that was the day of my nigga Scooty funeral.
When you started, did y'all get into the like the Buff or the Cartier?
Shit, I had Woods.
Like as a youngster though, like when did you get your first pair? Do you remember?
Like 2000, probably right around then. I don't even think I was 21 then. Probably like 2000 or so. But I was late. Shit, niggas, like I said, niggas had been playing them bitches for sure. Especially on Dexter. Nigga, all the Dexter niggas, this a thing over there.
I don't give a fuck what you got. You had to have a pair of glasses.
Listen, and these niggas, niggas is not rich. They not even clean.
They got glasses on.
So shout out to my Dexter.
No, I love my Dexter niggas.
But the Dexter was like because bro, back in the because this how I used to be back in the day. I'ma keep it 100, bro. You will ride past Dexter and Collinwood, bro. It'll be 20 niggas out there. Every one of them got on some glasses, but it be some of them you looking like I know he stole. He had to snatch them, bro. This nigga stank. I went to school with this nigga. This nigga was a bum. But that nigga be right out there. That's the thing.
No, you from Dexter, you gotta have some.
You can't even be a Dexter nigga if you don't got no glass.
And that's still in the Linwood area?
Yeah, that's 3 blocks down.
When niggas try to Dexter Linwood area, that's damn near some dick handling shit.
DLA.
Any nigga that's
that ain't no dick handling shit.
Yes, it is. Any nigga that's running from Dexter, they from Dexter. They claim Dexter. They don't claim DLA. Any niggas from Linwood, they claim Linwood. They don't call him Dexter.
That's cap.
Are you from DLA?
First of all, that's what they call it.
Are you from DLA?
That's what they call it. The DLA, Dexter Linwood area. That's what they call it.
That's what they call it.
It's 3 blocks down. So you can't say that because it's just the same fucking area. So how can it be 2 different areas when it's the same area?
Well, it ain't Linwood 12th area.
I didn't say it was the same street.
But it's still
the same
3 blocks
area.
down.
It's the same area.
Right.
12th Street is the same area.
You're right.
We're
all from the same number.
Okay, that's different. It's different blocks. Niggas claim Linwood when you be in high school, you fight the Dexter niggas and the 12th niggas. You feel what I'm saying? You know how they treat. You know how we train stupid. We fight the niggas that's right there, the closest ones to us. The 7 Mile niggas beef with the 6 Mile niggas. The 7 Mile niggas beef with the 8 Mile niggas. You feel what I'm saying?
That's true.
So whoever be the closest to them, that's who niggas be getting into it with.
But in y'all section, you said Dexter was known for the glasses back then.
Yeah.
Man, well, like getting back into it. So that I mentioned your first project, dog. Like that's 2016. You said you had already been rapping for some like over a decade, 2 decades by then. It's RGS all over. It's a lot of features, but this is what I want to talk about, dog. Like I think you kicked it off right. It wasn't even no Detroit sounding song, man. Like running up a check.
Shout out to my neck. Listen,
how you come up with that?
Because
he was gonna throw that away.
You serious?
No, I don't know what shit you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
I was never about to throw that away, but to be honest, running up a check was just a bunch of throwaway raps. Nah, that's what it was.
That beat though, and then the little what's the little sample or something?
Bro, that was it was a verse that I did on a song that never came out called In the Ghetto or something. And I was like, I love the ghetto. It's like I'm stuck inside pushing foreign whips through the drive-thru at Kentucky Fried. Yeah, that was from a song I didn't put out, and then you notice it's not no hook. They just echo the last shit I said.
Yeah, the Arab matches and all that. So that ain't that is just
just repeat that shit, and then it was that little verse that I had never used and a couple of random bars that was on my phone. It was like some shit I threw together, but that bitch was. But as far as the nigga, it's Snare Mob, 2 niggas, Fetty and Pooh. And
is that Pooh Beats or that's somebody different?
No, not that nigga, not that rich ass nigga. That nigga gotta be rich. That nigga making hits.
It wasn't even working. Did you see?
No, but Snare Mob, they some niggas like my age that really been working for years, had fire. And they like Fetty and them have been making beats for so long. They was making Detroit beats. They tired of making beats like that. If you ask for that, they'll make it, but they be like, this nigga, I'm tired. So when I go to them, I'll be like, play something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you hurt. Put the camera on this cup.
No, he just spilled this cup. Like,
how much is that on the floor right there? How much is that?
Bro, niggas ready to drop my wood. Oh my God, trying to plug my phone up.
That's like,
you mad back?
That's like a death in the family when a nigga kick his cup over.
You can have some of mine.
I done seen Cheryl cry before.
No, real tears.
Real tears.
Nigga, you know how much money niggas is spending?
I'm mad. That's what I'm mad. I don't know.
Nigga, I still.
How much is that, man? We don't even want to talk about that. Yeah, you know what? Let's move on, man. Back to running up a check.
You don't even want to talk about it, you know what?
Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about
regular schedule programming, man.
Running up a check. Yeah.
Damn, I'm sorry.
But like I say, my nigga Fetty, he don't make Detroit beats. So he always gonna come with some fire.
said,
but I like what I used to like when producers give me a beat that don't sound like every other Detroit beat.
Yeah.
Cause it'll make me rap different. You know what I'm saying? It'll make the vibe different.
Man, I'll never forget when I first heard it. I was in my kitchen or something. I was like straightening up, and I put it was after I heard like where the real money at all, and all of that. So I'm like, and I looked you up on Apple, and I saw that. I downloaded that, bought the album and all of that. And I'm expecting like the typical Detroit sound, and that's the first song I heard.
But I told you I had that background in hip hop, so I always used to try to rap off different beats, different flows. But John, we was in the studio and Dame had played that shit for John Boy, and he was like, "Oh, this sound like an intro." So I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna put that." That was the first shit. Yeah. Set the tone for that.
Set the tone
that
for
bitch
real,
was fire, bro.
Man, I think my favorite album by you though is your second one though.
Old Nigga World.
I like.
I thought the first one was better.
Man, it's so many.
Oh man,
I got at least like 5 or 6 songs I regularly have in rotation still.
You got that with that Pray for This?
Man, I like that. Please Forgive Me. I like the Uber. I like damn man, it's a few of them. So 300 grams. You know what I'm saying?
That's like, well, that's funny you said that, because probably
Crazy.
Running Up a Check and 300 Grams probably my 2 favorite songs.
And you know, we both kicked them off. First, like to set the tone with the album.
Well, yeah, shit. I mean, I feel like if you're an artist, you gonna want your hardest shit at the beginning of your album. Yeah. Because if that shit, the beginning weak and that song lasts, dang niggas ain't gonna make it to it.